The Stoics, with their timeless insights, provide valuable lessons on how to liberate ourselves from the negative impact of others' opinions. Let's explore practical strategies that align with the principles of this ancient philosophy, enabling us to face the world with confidence and authenticity. Understanding the fear of judgment. The fear of judgment is a prevalent concern in our lives, partly rooted in our social nature, as humans have historically sought approval and a sense of belonging as a survival instinct. However, this pursuit can become burdensome when we overly rely on the opinions of others. This fear can erode our self-esteem when excessive worry about others' opinions leads to sacrificing our values and authenticity to please them. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, aptly warns us, "Many are terrors to themselves, trembling at every noise, big or little, and in dread of more than will happen." This wisdom encourages us to have the courage to value our self-opinion irrespective of external judgments. Furthermore, the fear of judgment can distort our decision-making. When we're preoccupied with pleasing others or avoiding criticism, we often fail to act in alignment with our principles and objectives. This internal conflict can result in inertia and dissatisfaction. Marcus Aurelius offers guidance by stating, "Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed." This counsel reminds us to choose what is virtuous and right, regardless of external expectations. Stoic teachings on self-confidence. The Stoics believed that the opinions of others lie beyond our control. Epictetus teaches us, "What concerns you is not the fact that other people speak ill of you, but rather your belief in their words." This perspective urges us to understand that, although we can't control others' thoughts and words, we have complete control over how we choose to respond to these opinions. The relentless pursuit of external approval, as emphasized by Seneca, can lead us away from true self-confidence. He cautions us, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality." By placing greater value on internal validation and less on the opinions of others, we create space for the growth of self-confidence and self-acceptance. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, advises us to stop allowing your mind to be a slave to what happens outside yourself. Instead, make it your slave to what happens within you. In this context, true confidence emerges when we free ourselves from the need for external validation and focus on the coherence of our internal principles. Living according to principles. The Stoics, led by thinkers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, promoted a bold and radical idea. They believed that true self-confidence arises when we align our actions with our internal principles, irrespective of societal expectations. This perspective challenges the conventional thinking that pressures us to seek external approval and conform to others' expectations. Living according to our principles is an act of courageous authenticity. The Stoics remind us that virtue, honesty, and compassion are qualities that transcend society's fleeting trends. Their teachings encourage us to live authentically by cultivating virtue as our guide, even if it means contradicting prevailing norms. By living according to their own principles, the Stoics not only discovered a source of self-confidence, but also inspired those around them. Epictetus, the enslaved philosopher, instructs us, "First, say to yourself what you would be, then do what you have to do." This approach encourages us to establish our own standards and consistently act in line with these ideals, creating a virtuous cycle of authenticity and self-confidence. Living by our principles is not without challenges. It may involve rejecting conformity, embracing uncertainty, and facing disapproval from others. However, the Stoics assure us that this journey is rewarding. Here are some practical strategies to overcome the fear of judgment. To practice authenticity and live in accordance with our principles, aligning our actions with our true essence and values becomes a sturdy foundation for confronting the fear of judgment. The Stoics, in their wisdom, encourage us to remain authentic and true to ourselves, irrespective of external expectations. Through this, we discover an internal source of self-confidence, knowing that we are following a path that genuinely belongs to us. Recognizing the subjectivity of opinions. The Stoics aptly remind us that others' opinions are subjective and frequently do not accurately mirror reality. Epictetus wisely advises, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." When we internalize this viewpoint, we come to realize that our power lies not in the opinions themselves, but in our response to those opinions. Remembering that each person views the world through their own unique perspective liberates us from the weight of judgment imposed by others. Focusing on personal development, not external validation. The Stoics placed great value on inner growth and virtue over seeking external validation. Concentrating on our personal development and our commitment to act wisely and with integrity enables us to nurture unshakable confidence. Marcus Aurelius offers the reminder that everything is unfolding as it must, and soon you will stand aside, either to eternal sleep or into the web of causes. By turning our focus inward onto our own progress, we become less susceptible to the adverse influences of the fear of judgment. I trust this video has provided you with the tools to overcome the fear of judgment, offering you a beacon of hope and empowerment. Here are 2 additional videos brimming with Stoic wisdom. Until next time,